Hello everyone, it's NotaNoobPat, and welcome to Perk Review. Today we are taking a look at the level 35 Plague Perk, Infectious Fright. Whenever a survivor is put into the dying state, all survivors within your terror radius will scream and reveal their location for 6 seconds. The pros are that this perk works well with virtually every killer, it's strong and can stand out in almost any build. This perk is also one of the best ways to get back-to-back downs. If you get an aura sighting from this perk, you can slug and try to get another survivor downed. The only con is that sometimes this perk may only activate 2 to 3 times a game. Sometimes survivors are very independent and not bunched up next to one another. This perk can also be countered by Calm Spirit, but it's kind of rare to see that from survivors in a match. Let's get into our video demonstration. From a killer's perspective, I put a survivor into the dying state and another survivor in my terror radius screams and is revealed to me. You can see the aura here, which is revealed for 6 seconds. From the survivor side, you can see that my teammate is downed and I scream. You can listen to that here. Now that you know how the perk works, let's get into our video examples. First, I down this Steve. It's important to note that this perk is not going to activate every time you down a survivor. That's what happens in this case. When I down this Nia, I get a scream and a visual indicator from where the Steve has crawled to. I may not have checked this deep into the corner if I didn't have this perk, but since I saw where he was, I didn't have to look very hard after I hooked this Nia. In this example, there are only 2 survivors remaining. I down one, and then I'm able to spot the last remaining survivor with Infectious Fright. I'm able to finish out the game by just grabbing the last survivor and securing this 4K. If I didn't know where this Cheryl was, I may have just hooked this David, and it's possible that this survivor could have gotten the hatch. Instead of a singular situation, I will show you a game of using Infectious Fright. I can obviously see that this Fang and Claudette are running parallel to one another. However, when I down this survivor, I see that their teammate is working on a generator nearby. This Claudette is likely running into the field and is very far away by now, but this survivor is trapped in the corner without any real place to go. This is my first example of a back-to-back down that I will display in this game. Later on, I am chasing after a survivor and it doesn't appear that anyone is close. However, once I get this survivor downed, I'm going to get an Infectious Fright notification. From the survivor side, it looks like they were hiding near the edge of a map and now they are a bit panicked due to screaming from this perk and they start moving around. I of course start to slug and get a back-to-back down again. Now to finish off the game, I am chasing after this survivor and I'm going to mow her down with Billy. Infectious Fright shows me that another survivor is running for the unhook and again, it's going to be a back-to-back down time. It is also nice that I don't see an additional aura besides the initial survivor that I put into the dying state. This means that I don't have to worry about another survivor trying to flashlight blind me when I pick up this survivor or sabotaging a near hook. After putting both of these survivors on the hook, the last remaining survivor blows a gen, and I also spot them with my barbecue and chili. I zoom over with my chainsaw, step off the gas, and then rev up again. I hope you were able to see how I utilized this perk in a game and how strongly it performed. If you're comfortable slugging or just want another good information perk, you won't be disappointed with this one. Let's give this perk a grade. Infectious Fright is an 8.5 out of 10. This is the best perk for back-to-back downs and hooks outside of barbecue and chili, which is the best killer perk in the game. I would recommend leveling up your Plague to get this perk or purchasing it from the Shrine of Secrets when it is available. It is strong and has minimal counters. I feel that you can rock Infectious Fright with any killer and you can be successful with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave it a like. If you want to check out more perk review, make sure to look for the links in the description and visit my channel to subscribe. I also stream twice a week on Twitch if you want to stop by. Take it easy.